Hi, this is Vipul. So today I am here to showcase you my project that is a microservice-based e-commerce. So firstly we will see the project introduction, then we will see what are the tools and technologies that I've used inside this project. Then we will move out to the high-level diagram of this project, then ER diagram, then front-end part, and then back-end microservices. So there are total 6 microservices that I've used inside this project: user service, auth service, product service, order service, stock service, and payment service. After that, we will see the tools and the workflows that I use inside this project. So let us start with the project introduction. So basically, this is a project in which this is a microservice-based e-commerce in which the user can purchase any product and initiate the payment using the Stripe API integration. The user can also see the transaction history and the order history inside the project. Uh, Tools and technologies that I've used inside this project are the tools are the config server for centralized configurations, and RabbitMQ for making the asynchronous communication between the two microservices. So the RabbitMQ is here. You can see. So this is the port on which the RabbitMQ server is running, and then is the API gateway. So API gateway is for routing the request, and the technologies are for front end I'm using React.js, and for backend I'm using Spring Boot and microservices. And now let's move on to the high level diagram of this project. So you can see this is the HLD of this project, in which we have the API gateway for routing the request, we have user service for the user related operations, and we have product service for displaying the product to the user. Then our service is used for uh, uh, validating the user, and then Eureka server is used for the service registry, where all the microservices is registered at a single place, and then config server is used for the centralized configurations, and the stock service that is used for the stock related functionality. Now let us move out to the ER diagram. So ER diagram is this. You can see that these are the tables. First one is the user table. You can see also here, this is the user table. Then we have product table. This is the product table. Then stock table. This is the stock table. Then order table, and then customer table, and last one is the payment table. So these are the ER diagram that I have displayed you here. And now we will move out to the front end part. So this is the front end part that you are seeing here. Suppose I want to purchase a product. Then I click on this, and you have to choose the quantity, and then click on the order now button, and it will show you two payment method. First one is the COD, and second one is the UPI. So I am moving forward with the COD. When I click on the continue button, so you will see the order placed successfully, and also you can see the order and billings here. So this is the order that we have recently purchased, and now we can also see the transaction history. So suppose, and now I am purchasing this order via the UPI app. So it will ask you the amount. The amount will be already fixed. It will ask you the currency. I am choosing the rupee, and it will ask you for filling the card details. I am taking the example. When I click on submit payment button, so the payment get initiated and the order placed successfully with the order ID 905, and total amount is 499. You can check out this transaction history here. So today this is the history, and this is the order ID 905. Now we have done with the front end part. Now move to the back end part. So there are 6 microservices that I have already executed inside the VS Code. So you can see it is API gateway for routing the request, Eureka server for service registry, config server for centralized configurations, OAuth service for uh, authenticating the user, and then user service for the user related operations, then product service for displaying the product, order service for the use order related functionality, stock service for the check the availability of the stock inside the database, then the payment service for the payment related operations. You can see also here. And then now we will move to the tools and setup. So first tool is the API gateway. We will see this is the API gateway, and I'm going inside the configuration class. So you will see this is the configuration for the for the web filter chain, that is for the authentication for the user. And it have the security class where we I'm using the token based authentication. If if the request gets successfully authenticated, then the API gateway will use this application.yaml file to route the request to specific microservices. So here are the URI that I've configured for different microservices. This is for OAuth service, this is for user order service, this is for payment service, this is for product service, this is for shipment service, this is for stock service, then user service. So if the request is successfully authenticated, then the API gateway will redirect the request to these microservices. So I think we have done with all this stuff.